Have you ever thought about how strange that first Pentecost must have been? As many as 120 believers, disciples and others, are gathered in a house, perhaps the same upper room where Jesus and his disciples had met for their Last Supper before his death. In this moment, fear undoubtedly still shadows them. And then they experience the unexpected, the inexplicable. Suddenly, and with no warning, their senses are assaulted. Their ears hear a mighty, even violent wind. Their eyes see fire that separates into a flame floating above each person. And then their mouths open. Their tongues become animated, and words and languages, many languages, spill out. The Spirit is poured out on them, and they're unable to contain the power. It spills out into the room and then into the streets. And the noise is so great that passers-by stop in the streets and crowds begin to gather. Filled with boldness, these women and men, young and old, are propelled from the room and into the streets. And in the months and years to come, filled with the power and presence of the Spirit, they move from the streets of Jerusalem to cities across the Roman Empire. Today, the Spirit still fills, still calls, and still sends. And Pentecost was just the opening chapter. So where is the Spirit calling you? As you move through this season from Easter to Pentecost, are you seeking the Spirit? Are you open to the call? How are you responding? Now, the Spirit calls us each differently, each of us to a unique response. Now, all are called to a deeper life and to be a living witness, but some are called to go, and others are called to help send them. So if you're hearing the call to go, we at Global Strategy are here to walk alongside you as you explore what that might mean. Please reach out to us by email at globalstrategy@chog.org or by phone at 800-848-2464. Or perhaps you're called to send people. Would you help new missionaries reach the field more quickly? Now, whether you're a church or an individual, you can respond to our $50 in 50 Days challenge. That's $1 per day for the 50 days between Easter and Pentecost. All funds contributed to the 50 and 50 Pentecost Life Challenge are used to help new missionaries respond to the call. Now, whatever the Spirit is doing in your life, we at Global Strategy have published resources as part of the Pentecost Life Initiative to help you as an individual or as a church pursue the Spirit. We have devotional resources, small group curriculums, children's curriculums, sermon starters, and more. You'll find all of these resources and a place to register your church at chogglobal.org/PentecostLife. Now, won't you join us on the journey from Easter to Pentecost?